Hey Leo, welcome to your January 2020 reading. Um, yeah, it's good to have you back, and I hope that you all have had a very nice holiday season, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, that you're just enjoying yourself. It's great to have you guys back, and I just want to say this is going to be a general reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, and I've already meditated on your energy, and I've pre-shuffled your cards, and as always, whatever you hear here, whatever you see here, if it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it here. So I'm just going to jump right into the reading. So your overall energy for January 2020, Leo, is the Strength card, which is your representative of your sign. But I think that definitely this time is for you to really be conscious of the connections between your mind and your body, and just how you are in the process of integrating those two things, and that not to get too carried away with your desires or your instincts, and to remember to feel to really like connect these two things, your mind and your body, and that you'll be able to do in your heart. So yeah, I really think this is a time to kind of process some of those things, and especially after the big Capricorn eclipse around Christmas. So there's definitely some karmic energy that needs to be dealt with, and I think for us Leos, we can do that by by really like feeling things out. So let's just see how the rest of the reading goes. But I think it's a pretty positive sign that the overall energy is in our favor right now. So I have at the top of your reading, Leo, the Three of Wands, the Tower card, and the Five of Swords. So yeah, it may have been that you are, you're thinking a lot about what's coming now in the new year. It may be with the Tower card at the center of your thoughts, kind of just maybe related to a workplace, maybe it's related to a move, maybe it's you're feeling the rumbles of things in change that are kind of outside of your control. It could be that you're there's some caution towards changes that may or may not be taking place in the next little bit for you, that have to do, I think, with how you've been proceeding with things so far. It may be also how you kind of, as you've kind of left out of your comfort zone with the Three of Wands here, and you've kind of gone out into the world, that you may be not be able to turn back, because whatever occurred in the past is now it's kind of taken apart, and there's no possibility for it to return. And with the Five of Swords there, I think it's like you have to recall that things were said, things were done for a reason, and to remember your part in it. I think with the Strength card here, it's like we need to keep our side of the street clean, and so the best way to do that is to really just think about our part and how things went there, and just to be clear that wherever we're going next, not to be too hasty with our words, or too and to do things that may just pour salt in the wounds, so to speak, or make the situation worse than it already is. Do you know what I mean? So some of you Leos may have been also traveling too, and now that you're coming back from that, there may be some disruptions or some cause for celebration. Sometimes with the Tower card, I see it as a cause for celebration, but with the Five of Swords here, I think it's more to do with situations and conflict, or maybe just how structures and organizations, or maybe stable situations, maybe just your mindset of a place and a structure of your daily affairs, that it's kind of being taken apart, it's being dismantled, and that you may find yourself separated from the group. So I think that also it's saying you got to go your own way right now. So, okay, let's see what's kind of informing that. Yeah, so I think with the so just to let you know, before I get ahead of myself, I too got to be careful. We have here the Judgment card, um, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So far we have Leo, Scorpio, and I think with the Tower card I always see Aries too. So I see like a Scorpio Leo combination going on here, and also we have Capricorn present. So you may be dealing with a Scorpio or another Leo or a Capricorn, some kind of a mix or maybe of those people. So yeah, with the Three of Wands and the Judgment card, I think that, like I was saying, that you have to kind of go your own way. You're going to have to maybe leave the safety of whatever structures were in before, either by choice or not. But maybe if you do it by choice, then you're going to be listening to your better judgment, and you're going to be able to accept the situation for more as an opportunity than as something that's detrimental to you. So I think like just being very clear with yourself about the situation, and I think with it being at the top of your reading, like you are pretty consciously aware of the reality of the situation. And I think that the reason why you're keeping that in your forehead, like you're keeping that in your conscious mind, is because you also see the good judgment in your actions at this time, and you see the opportunity for what it is, that it's a new chance to start doing things differently, to begin a new endeavor and a new project with that situation, rather than just seeing it like as the calamity that it may feel like. And I think with the Queen of Pentacles here, yeah, it's really just saying like be patient with yourself, maybe be patient with others. Try to just sit in and embody yourself and be with yourself, be present with yourself at this time, which I think is also reinforcing the Strength card here. And just try to nurture the things in a practical way, in a day-to-day thing. Keep things in the moment. Just do what you can in the day, and that's the best you can. Like it's not up to you to resolve things for other people. Sometimes the best amends we can make is a living amends, which just means we don't repeat those same things we did in the past that may or may not have caused these kinds of situations that we're observing now, or that we're seeing the consequences of from the actions we've taken in the recent past. Sometimes when we get good judgment and we go off on our own, and we kind of take ourselves out of a comfort zone that may have it's like we have to deal with that karmic release. And when we do, sometimes we can kind of start to see things more clearly and see them for the opportunities that they are, and prepare ourselves, which I think the Queen of Pentacles is talking about too, is like have a deep understanding of the situation in a practical way so that we can prepare ourselves for what comes next. So yeah, lots of majors for the Leo this month, which is exciting, and I hope it works out for everybody here. But we have the Hangman, the Chariot card, and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, I think definitely some of you guys are going to be traveling. I'm just seeing that just because of the Three of Wands, the new opportunity, with the Ace of Wands at the beginning, you really see this as a new chance to kind of use this situation as an opportunity, and then eventually taking action on that. This is also Sagittarius energy, so you may actually be igniting some of those aspects in your astrological chart. So check out where Sagittarius is placed. I'm just saying this is just something that's coming to me now, and see how that relates to the energies at play now. But yeah, with the Hangman here, I think with your better judgment and kind of taking things off on your own, feeling the call and knowing that like what you're doing right now is the best for you. You really can only take care of your own issues at this moment, which I think relates also to the strength card. So it's like you're taking care of what your part in a lot of this is going on, and that's the best thing you can do. And eventually you're going to start to have to see things in a new perspective, or you will see things in a new perspective, and you'll be in a place where you can just kind of like wait it out or hang on to whatever's going on. Things won't rapidly change, I think, immediately. There's going to be a bit of a lull time. So I think like it's like at the beginning of this month, it could be that you kind of have to like hang around and see how things evolve. And then with the Chariot card, it's like eventually things will start to move forward, but I don't think it's going to be this like rapid, sudden thing that you're seeing it as in now in the start of the month. And now what you're thinking about now, you're like, oh, okay, maybe I gotta make some direct actions on things. But I think the best course of action for you is just to take it easy and to go with the flow. Let things evolve in their own way. And really with these two together, I think it's really saying like let go of control in the situation, let things turn the situation over to your higher power or to whatever force keeps you in going through a day-to-day basis. And I think like the Tower card also reinforces that, just because it's like it's an outside force that is destabilizing things right now. So really there's nothing you can do to control it and keep it up. All you can really do is take care of your own side of the street, move forward at your own pace. And I think like definitely go with the flow, live life by life's own terms, and eventually you'll be able to take some action on some of those things. And I think that whatever advances you want to be making, you'll be able to make actions on them, you'll be able to make impacts on them, and you'll see some of the results that you're hoping for and that you're looking for, I think. Just remember that whatever kind of led you to this is a part of this opportunity that there's the energy available for it now, but it's up to you whether or not you're going to take hold of it. And just don't do anything too hasty, because you know already that the hastiness is going to partake in the calamity of the situation. Just like I said, take things one day at a time, be in the moment, and eventually the wheels will turn on the wheels will turn at their own pace, and you'll be able to progress at a very natural flow, and whatever actions you take will be kind of inside that order already. It's like as you kind of move away from the, you could even see like the Tower here at the beginning of the reading is like the structure and the whatever situation and environment you were in that's kind of like no longer serving you. And then as you kind of like see how the Chariot's riding away from here, it's like this could be the environment of where the Tower was placed. It could also mean that you're going to be traveling away from that place. Just be open to new information about the situation. If you hear a higher calling from that, and you hear a message that's kind of directing you away from that, just go with the flow, take the actions necessary in that situation, and how that helps you to move forward. I think that's a really good advice in this situation, is like, let all this other calamity deal with itself. Be embodied and patient and like practical in that situation. See it as an opportunity to grow for yourself, and just be open-minded about things, and be willing to surrender the situation, and try not to control it too much, because I think eventually you're going to actually make progress and kind of get what you want, but it may mean that you just have to let go. You have to like get your talons out of there a bit, mind over matter, so to speak. Yeah, so Leo, I think it's generally a pretty positive reading for you this month. Like I said, try not to exert too much of your will over things and get too out of control. I think with the Hangman here, it's also just be careful about how much energy you put into the situation, because really you have to be thinking about your own energy levels and your own placement and your own participation in the situation. And if it can work for you, see that as an opportunity and go with the flow. And whatever you need to do, you'll be able to do in that kind of encasement of the situation. It's because I see with the Knight of Wands directly riding into the Chariot, it really just is saying it's like within this kind of situation, which I see the Chariot as in the outcome or in the trend of this reading, is that whatever actions you take can actually advance you forward, beyond, away from this Tower energy. Yeah, you can just kind of leave behind the bullshit, so to speak. And I think at the bottom of everything we have here the Four Swords. So just take it easy, rest your mind, trust, and have faith that things are working in your favor. And yeah, you're going to be okay. Just take care of yourself. Cool, Leo. So thanks for tuning in. I wish you guys a really amazing new year and start to 2020. I want to thank everyone for your support and love this past year. It's really meant a whole great deal to me, and yeah, I really look forward to continuing to do these readings and to sending out the positive vibes. So yeah, thanks again. If you want to hit the like button, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, you know what to do. It's just down below. Yeah, share the video with other Leos if you think it helps them. And yeah, if you want to connect with me, all the links are down below too. You can shoot me an email, you can DM me, or whatever you want to do, and we can set up a personal reading if that's what you want. And links for donations are also down below. So everything goes a long way, and I really appreciate all the support so far. And yeah, I wish you guys all the best. Keep coming back. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.